All right, here we go. Mr. G here to do the homework with you. Thank you to those of you who came to school today like you were supposed to. Be sure you write your name on the paper. Today's date is 2/19/25. Let's get started. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always rewind or pause the video. Number one, Anna went to school for 1 year to become an optician. Before getting a job, she completed an additional year of training and passed an exam. How might her salary compare to another optician with the same amount of experience as Anna? Explain your thinking. Okay. Optician. Who knows what an optician is? Does anyone know what an optician is? Okay, an optician is an eyeglasses technician. They fit and adjust your eyeglasses and contact lenses. Okay. So she went and completed um she completed an additional year of training. Okay. So if you have one person who just did what they needed to do to be an optician, and then you have Anna who did the same thing, but she went an extra year of training, what would be the difference? Okay, Nelson? Right, she had more training. So we're going to write more money because of more training. Number two, David has been working as an air conditioning technician for 20 years. He is an expert at repairing a certain type of air conditioner commonly used in the city where he works. How might his salary compare to that of the typical air conditioning technician? Explain your answer. So, he is an air conditioning technician. He's been doing it for 20 years. How would his salary be different than just a regular air conditioning technician? Isaac? Okay, is going to make, do you think David's going to make more money than a regular air conditioning person? Why? He has more experience. He has 20 years. That's a lot of experience. Okay, so this is the same as the other one, except it's with experience. So we're going to say more experience equals more money. All right, number three. Jane just finished her 4 year biomedical engineer degree and got a job at a biomedical company. If she works at her job for 10 years, predict what might happen to her salary. Right? So we know she finished a 4 year biomedical engineer degree. She got a job. After she's been working for 10 years, what do you think might happen to her salary? It'll get higher. Why? More what? More experience. Good. So that's like the last one. Okay. So this one we're going to say um, more more time because 10 years later, right? More times equals more money. All right, next page, number 4. An architect goes to school for 5 years and typically earns a salary of $80,750. A judge usually goes to school for 7 years. Select a choice that most likely shows the typical salary of a judge. Architect, 5 years, 80,750. Okay. Judge, 7 years. How much do you think he makes? Let's look at A. A says 35,000. Would that be correct? Why not? is less money, and he went to school more. Right, exactly. Good, good. That's exactly right. All right, next. So we'll just cross that one out. Okay. What about B? No. Why not? Right. It's still less than the architect. What about C? No. It's still less. Right. It's still less. So our answer would be D. Why D? More years, more money. Rima is an artist. Number five. Rima is an architect who just finished her 5th year of school and got her first job. How might her salary compare to the typical salary of an architect who has been working for 6 years? Explain your thinking. So Rima just finished 5th year of school and she got her first job. Then you have an architect who's been working for 6 years. How would Rima's salary be different? Who would make more, Rima or the person who's been there for 6 years? Right, been there for 6 years. Right. So Rima would make less money. Okay. Because she has less experience. Okay, we have a little time on the video, so I'm going to take some questions and try to answer them. Okay, Emma. Okay, so you're saying when you go look for a job, one of the questions you would want to know is if it requires you to work night, right? Would anyone here like to work at night, overnight? Okay, so then that would be an important question, wouldn't it? Okay, does it require working overnight? Now, there are some jobs that require that. It just depends on what you want to do. Okay. Okay, Mia, your question. Okay, so Mia would want to know if the job is safe or not, which is important, yes, because there are jobs that are not safe. There are jobs that are safe. Now, every job can be dangerous, right? If you don't do it correctly. Okay. Like for example, my wife, her job works with a lot of chemicals. So it is dangerous. So she has to be careful and follow all the things she has to follow to stay safe. Okay.
So, Mr. G, Mr. G, if you would like your job, but you want another one, would you be a principal or a teacher?
Okay, that's a good question. I would not want to be a principal. I would stay a teacher.
How come?
Being a principal is a lot of responsibility. A lot of responsibility. Okay, so Emma brought up two more things that she would want to know about her job before she took the job. She would want to know how much time she would be able to spend with her family and how many breaks she would get during her job. Both important things. Good. Okay, so we had two more questions. Mia asked if, well, let's do Sophia's first. Sophia asked, I forgot. What'd you ask, Sophia? Oh, that's right. She wanted to know if I ever wanted to do a different subject. Yes, I would like to do PE. And Mia asked if I wasn't a teacher, what would I be? Well, I don't know. I think that I would want to be a coach. All right, that'll do it for today. Hopefully, everyone comes to school tomorrow. I have Ms. Williamson's class today with me.